What is the point event? I know there are some people that, well, actually, there's a lot of people who know what a point event. You're a veteran, you're a longtime player, you've played the game before, but this is for new players. What is the point event, and why should you be farming it? I know you, if you're in the comment section or you watch the YouTube content creators, either live streams or whatnot, you might hear them mention the point event and why they farm it, or they farm the point event, and you might be wondering, why are the new players and old players alike farming the point event? So I'm going to try and cover as much about that as possible. You can get to the point event by either clicking on, usually it's the middle one. If there's 3 slots here, it's usually the middle one. It's going to be something like Con School Newspaper. You'll find it, or you can go to quests, events, limited time quests, and it's usually one of the bottom ones. It's usually, in my opinion, I think, right now, well, not in my opinion, but it's usually the bottom one. And you'll tell, the ultimate way to tell is if it has something like total points, and it'll usually have, well, you got to clear. So it'll be a chapter 1, you got to clear chapter 2 and chapter 3 on normal. You don't have to do the hard and very hard versions, but they'll have something called the extra quests and extra quests 4, 5, and 6, or 3 and 4. It depends on how many new characters are in the banner. If it's a 2-character banner, there's only going to be extra quests 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. If it's a 3-character banner, it's extra quests 1, 2, 3, and then 4, 5, and 6 will be unlocked at a later date unless you come to that point after said date has already lapsed. It's usually about 5-6 days after the banner comes out and the point event comes out that the extra quests 4, 5, and 6 unlock. Now, how often do the point events occur? It occurs whenever there is a release of a new banner. So right now we got the 1,000-Year Blood War Ichigo, Yuryu, and Chad banner. That's going to last the whole month. However, this point event only lasts 13 days, which is, honestly, there's like rumor and speculation going around that there's no mid-month banner this month, but this right here says otherwise, because why would it cut out at this point in time if there's no mid-month banner? So, yeah. But that's how you can usually tell how many days are left. And you don't need to farm this, by the way. I know you're a new player, and I've played so many games out there, specifically gacha games, where I feel like I'm missing out on not being able to do the hardest content in the game. I feel like I'm, wasting resources, wasting potential, or some other weird thought that my mind has come up with. But this right here is one of the best things to farm in the game, and I'll get into that in a minute. So if you, as a new player, spend, I don't know, let's just say every point event you come out, you farm this as much as possible, assuming you meet certain criteria, which I'll tell you in a bit, then you will, honestly, you'll be well off, because a lot of this stuff here, even me with over 1,200 days in this game, am still finding value in farming this point event, to the point where I might even spend some orbs on it, which is that right there, which is your currency to summon for characters, buy soul tickets right there, revive if you don't have revival candies. Honestly, I really wouldn't focus on doing co-op content and spending orbs to revive until you have a much more veteran-like account, like where you have a bunch of good co-op units that you can use, so you don't die as often, because honestly, it would suck wasting tons and tons of orbs having to revive all the time. If you're a whale and you spend tons of money on your gacha games or whatever games you play, then it's fine. Now, when should you farm the point event and actually spend orbs farming it? Buying soul tickets to farm it. You see this little icon right here next to the points? Click that. Here it tells me, and yours will be different, if you have 200% out of 200% or plus 4 bonus characters out of plus 4. If it's not plus 4, if it's plus 1, plus 2, plus 3, do not spend orbs to farm this point event. or any of the point events, you're wasting a lot of potential resources and orbs on this, and you're not getting your full potential. If you have the 4 out of 4, then fine. Summon on it. I mean, not summon on it. Use your orbs on it, because you're getting your full potential. And trust me, this significantly affects how much rewards you're going to get, even if you're just missing one character. Now, that does not mean don't use any soul tickets on this banner. Like, the soul tickets that you get from when you recharge here. Yeah, use those soul tickets. But don't spend your orbs on it until you have all of the bonus right here and the 4 out of 4 characters. Now, there's a little trick, by the way. If you have, let's just say I have all these at 6 stars, so it looks like I just have 4 plus 4 plus 4. But in reality, it's plus 5 plus 4. This guy right here has a 5-star. I have a 5-star version of it in my bank still. So I have the 6-star version and a 5-star version of this character. Meaning, it'll count as 2. If you have 2 characters and they're both resurrected in the final stages, then it's only going to count as 1. But a 6-star, 6-star resurrected, and a 5-star each count as their own character for bonuses. So keep that in mind. Now, we're going to talk about the rewards. Click on that little gift box right there, like little present shape, and it's gonna put you on the lottery rewards. This means every time you complete a level, and depending on how many bonus characters you have, you're gonna get an additional reward. I believe the maximum amount you get is 6. So you start off as a base as 2. So every soul ticket you spend, you get 2 of these rewards. Sometimes it'll be the same one, but and then you're gonna get a bonus up to a maximum of 4 for a total of 6 if you have a bonus character. So if you have all 4 bonus, you're getting 6 chances at this. So that means you could get one of this, one of this, one of this, one of this, and one of this, and one of this in a single run. Like a single ticket. If you don't have any bonus characters, you might only get like one of this and one of this. You see the difference, right? You're literally getting 4 more chances, and over a times 10 run, because if you do 10 soul tickets, instead of getting 60 picks at this, 60 chances at picking something, like getting what you want here, you're only going to get 20. So you're missing out on 40 for every 10 soul tickets. Now, if you have the subscription, the $5 subscription, which is worth getting if you're able to, which is I think like $4 or $5 a month, you're going to get an additional 20% rewards. That means if you do a 5 times run or 5 times 10 run, you're getting either an extra soul tickets worth of rewards, or if the 10 times run, you're getting an extra 2 soul tickets. So this would end up being 72. Like, it's going to pick this 72 times. That's really good. If you do a times 10 run. If it's times 5, it's only an extra soul tickets rewards. So this is what you get. Pretty much everything below, I'll show you. I'm just going to show you all the rewards real quick. Those are all the rewards, but pretty much if you're not getting this, and this as a veteran account, it's not really, that amazing. If you're a new account, getting all these crystals and stuff is going to be really helpful, because it's going to help you level and max out your character when you pull them. So the notable rewards are this Brave Soul Summon Ticket times 1, which gives you 3% chance at a 5-star premium character. So it's recommended to save up at least 100 of these before you summon. If you do a times 100 run, you're on average going to pull 3 5-star characters per 100 multi. Obviously, there's chances or times where you're going to get none, and there's going to be times where you get like 7, 8, or 9 characters in a 100 multi. This is for accessories, which is one of the main reasons veteran accounts farm this, because the Brave Soul accessory tickets, I'd say on average you're probably getting a 5-star accessory every 200 to 300 accessory tickets, which is something you're going to need as a new player and a veteran account, because there's a lot of 5-star accessories that you need. because you need one for every attribute, so you get the full potential of that accessory for the characters that you have. And soul tickets. This is the same thing as you use to do a run, to play the game. So by doing this point event, or any point event, you're getting soul tickets back. I believe it's about 25 to 30% of your soul tickets back on average if you have the subscription. So if you were to, let's say, spend 1,000 soul tickets farming the point event for the 1 point event, you should be getting about 250 to 300 soul tickets back. That'll go into your gift box that you can save for a later date. Although make sure to use the ones that are back further later on in the pages, because those are the ones that are closer to expiring, and you don't want to waste soul tickets. So make sure to keep that on. I'll show you in a bit. So if you go crazy and do 10,000 soul tickets, farm the point event like crazy, you're getting about 2,500 to 3,000 soul tickets back, which is insane. This is why people farm this, because they get good rewards. You know, they get chances at more 5-star premium characters. They get chances at getting accessory that they're missing. And they get soul tickets back that they can use on other events or other things that they need to farm. Now we're going to look at the gift box, which is this right here. Click on that. As you can see, I got soul tickets and I have a bunch of pages. If you notice here, that says 18 minutes ago. If I go all the way over here and scroll all the way to the bottom, it says 17 days ago. So if I'm going to use soul tickets, I'm going to be going to this page over here, the last page I have for me. It's page 5. This stacks up to 20 pages, by the way. So, you know, keep that in mind. And I would use these first if I was going to use the soul tickets. I'm probably going to use all these soul tickets on farming this point event, by the way, because that's going to be really, really good, in my opinion, for me, because I have all of, you know, I have all of the bonus characters. But I'm not going to do that until the final stage comes out. I'm not going to do that today, because the fact that the extra stages 4, 5, and 6 aren't out yet. They're going to give me like an extra like 30,000 points, 30,000 points on average, meaning it'd be a waste for me to do that now. Like if we're going by times 3 soul tickets, you have 50 of these per page. So let's see. So I don't think my 5th page is close to competing or being complete of having 50 segments like that. But if we just take the first 4 pages, 3 times 50, that's 150 soul tickets on average per page. So I have over 600 soul tickets stocked up here. So if I were to use this, that's a lot of, you know, potential rewards, which is what I'm going to do once these unlock. So that is pretty much it from there. I'm going to do a run real quick. That's my average time, or no, that's my best time, I should say. I'm not using a more efficient. I would use probably Yamamoto if I wanted quicker runs. But I really like using this character, or having him auto. It's a little bit more safer. So let's go and do a run. I'm going to show you a times 10 run and what it looks like. Now, as you can see, I don't really have to do anything. And this is the best part about this game, and the reason why I've been playing it. It has an auto feature. If you're a gacha game and you don't have a good auto feature, I hate to say it, but your gacha game sucks. Because there's a lot of tedious farming and doing things that are menial and easy to do that are just boring as hell. And it's one of the main reasons why I don't play Dokkan Battle, by the way, because there's a lot of like simple, quick, and easy story events that I would just plow through on Dokkan Battle, on the global version, because that's the one I played. And I didn't want to keep doing the same run 10, 20, 30, 40 times, one by one, and I thought it was stupid. I also didn't like the fact that their stamina system was, in my opinion, pretty atrocious. Like, what was it, like 13 stamina or something like that, or 25 stamina for some of their story stuff. I'm trying to remember. And then, like, if I want to do their harder content, you know, to basically get my characters to the LR status or the UR status, I got to do, like, 50 stamina unless there's a special event going on per run, and I have only like 200 stamina, so that means I'm only able to do it 4 times. I just hated Dokkan Battles system. I like this one better because it's simple and easier, and I feel like I get more value for my rewards. And as you can see, I autoed it. I wasn't even like focusing on that. Now we're going to take a look at the rewards. I'm completing some of these quests, daily stuff in particular. So I got times 12. I only did times 10 for soul tickets. This is what I mean by an extra 20% rewards if you have the subscription. Now, obviously, you're seeing this right here. Soul tickets. I'm getting this. You're like, what? This ain't any of the stuff that you said in the, previously or prior to this. You got to click the result screen, and then you got to tap again. Here is where you get the point rewards. As you can see, I got 146,000 points. If this was extra quest 4, 5, and 6, here we go. So as you see, 2 draws per soul ticket. But with the extra 4 bonus characters, I'm like, this is right here, 1 soul ticket's worth of reward. So there's 4 and 2. So it's 5, and then this one right here. So that's 6. And if we scroll down, see all these rewards. Like here's a good standout reward. For me as a veteran, by the way. If you're a new player, I'll show you what stands out to me the most. If you're a new player, this right here. This is, these are EXP crystals. These jewels and crystals, all this stands out to me. The coins, because you're getting, some money that you can use. So pretty much all of this stands out to me. Because look at all these crystals and jewels and stuff that you can use. These hearts, for leveling up your accessories. So a lot of this stands out to me. And if you're new, these characters will stand out to you as well. Because if you get these characters and you haven't maxed out a 3-star or 4-star or 1-star or 2-star, do so. Get them to the max level because you get orbs back. Yes, you get orbs for maxing out these characters. It is honestly the best system in any gacha game I have ever played. The fact that by leveling even the useless characters, the characters that nobody wants, you will get orbs for it. Now, anywho, if we look here, you can see for the times 12 run, or times 10 run, I got 12 soul tickets worth of rewards, as it says right there. And I got 146,880 points. But once the extra quests unlock, for the final extra quest will be 4, 5, and 6, this will go up probably between 170 to 190,000 points. 190,000 being a little bit more rare. Average is probably going to be around 175 to 180,000 points, which is significantly more. And if we go to limited quests, because I got to show you where it would be here, because I didn't show you the point rewards. So we showed you a lot of rewards before. Every milestone you get rewards. Now, since this is a little bit special, this right here is a special move source. This only comes around maybe once every 3 months. I think that's about the average. So if you ever see a special move source as a reward, you should aim for that as quickly as possible, because that's basically a free dupe for that particular attributes. In this case, it's speed, or the blue units. Free dupe. And any character of that attribute. These are rare, and these are very valuable. Do not use them on premium units. Only use them on limited units of your favorite characters. That is the recommendation. Obviously, the exception is you only care about playing your favorite characters, and you're going to use it on your favorite characters. Obviously, in that case, go ahead and do that. But if you want to play optimally and you want to have the best accounts to clear content and whatnot, save these for the overpowered or meta units. And if you're close to 5 out of 5ing them, like, if you have 4 out of 5, or if by using a special move source or sources, you will end up 5 out of 5ing that character. Now, this is the final reward at 5 million points for this one. Usually, I believe it's 3 million points. Once you get the final reward, you're going to get a Brave Soul Summon ticket every 400,000 points. That's why the points matter. Because the less amount of tickets you have to spend to get the 400,000 points, the more Brave Soul Summon tickets you're going to end up getting for your, for the value. This is the 3% rate ticket. Now, some of the standout rewards for this is, like I said, in this one particular, special move sources. But typically, it would be at 2 million points, you get this 5-star summon ticket. This guarantees you a 5-star character in the premium pool. At 3 million, you get an essence scroll. That's a standout. And the last one is at 600,000 points. This is the last major standout reward. You get 50 orbs. So that's pretty much it for the point event. Now, if we take a look at the bonus characters one more time, these 3 characters are the banner characters that are currently out. The rest of the characters are not. In fact, I actually think this is a seasonal character right here. I believe this one, this one, this one, and this one are premium. I'm not sure on this one. She could be premium, but she might be a limited unit, so I'm not 100% certain on that. I recognize her face, but I just don't know if she's the premium Halle Bell or not. So, by doing the point event, if you end up getting these 3 characters, or maybe one of these 4 characters from like just by doing the point event and you summon and you end up getting one of these 4 characters from the premium pool, obviously this bonus will change from point event to point event, by the way. So the next point event, these characters will not be there. The next point event will have 3 new featured characters. Seasonal banner. We're predicting the mid-month will be seasonal banner. At least I am personally. It just makes sense. It's October. They're probably going to have a Halloween or Spirit Society type banner. So those 3 new characters will probably be replacing these as the featured. And then the filler ones will be another random selection of characters. I'm not sure if they vote on it or how they're chosen. So if you don't have the 4 out of 4 this month, you might have the 4 out of 4 next month. And don't worry if you're a new player and you don't have 4 out of 4. Just play it casually. Just use your soul tickets on the point event, whatever highest level content you're able to clear, and just keep doing that. And over time, you will progress slowly and slowly and slowly. So I think I pretty much covered everything on this. If you want to know what type of characters you should be on the watch out for, check out my new player summoning guide that I have for new players. It should cover pretty much all of that information. It's like a 40-some minute video because I go over individual characters one by one to show you why they are good and why you should keep an eye out for characters like those at the moment. Obviously, maybe in a year or two, those type of characters won't be what you're going to be on the lookout for. So I'll probably have to do a new version of that guide at some point. It's inevitable with games like this because there's always power creep. There's always going to be harder content added at some point, and it's just a cycle. So if you want to see more content like this, hit the subscribe button. I plan to do this going forward, and hit the like button. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.